Welcome back, everyone. Okay, let's finish getting everything together. Alright, so I got this line here that's for the lighting of the cockpit, and this in here is coming in. That'll tie into here, and the line out will go to these here, which will light up both ends. So let's get this hooked on. I need lines to the power out on the far side here to here. And the negative line goes from the center pin down. And that's what it looks like there. So now the risk of those burning out with a 12 volt 1 amp power supply is greatly reduced. So there we go, and everything is done, hooked up there. Just gotta hook these lines up here to these terminals here for the power out and the ground, and that's all connected. There we go, not bad. Let's just do a quick light test. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. Nice. It's coming along, boys and girls. Okay, so we got these pads here that need to go on here. Okay, so I got these here that go in here. Now we have these that go on in there. Now for the pads. There you go. Not too bad. Okay, now I had a thought about something. When this thing is up on its, being held up by the poles here, over time, the model could sag, by this area here pulling apart as the weight of this is pulling down. So what I was going to do, I was going to trim one of these, have a little notch on this side here that fits around this strut here, and glue that in place there to keep any separation from happening. So I was going to get one on this side and one on the other side. Just like that. So I still have these thrusters that go on the ends of the fuel pods here, but I'm going to get the decals on first. So I figure I'm just going to put the decals on everything, and then that'll complete that part of the job. Looks good. Good. All that stuff on there. So with the eagle off to the side, let's get this done. And there we go. Looking not too bad. I'm just going to let that air dry. And those are good to go. You know what I just noticed? You recognize these? That's the front and back of the lunar modules, the ones that landed on the moon. Yeah. Got the thrusters, everything. Interesting. Okay, so now with this all done, I can actually get started on the diorama. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, with the diorama, I'm going to have a hole cut out You know, like in the show, these are in a little pit, and then the eagle comes along and takes them out one at a time. So I'm going to have these down inside the diorama, but I'm going to drill out a hole that's in equal circumference from these angles here. Alright, so I got the perfect size here that I need for these. I'm going to put these somewhere in the center here, like this. Just need to figure out how wide I need to make the hole, and it'll go down about 3/4 of the way. This is 2 inch thick, so that should work out. All right. Alright, so I made this lid section here. Just put over top of that. You know, it's like the thing after the eagle pulls it back, lifts everything out. So I'm gonna put the coating and stuff on here first. Get that all done, and then put that down. I gotta get that painted yet. Yeah. So I'm going to use the heat gun here, make the ground like a little uneven, except around the area here where I got it marked up where I want it smooth. Pretty nice and uneven. Okay, so I'm just going to probably spray on some adhesive on here, and then just put rock material or whatever on here now. Just going to use some of this bond weld. There we go. Diorama is all but done. Okay, so I still got a little container thingy you gotta put on there. You can see on here. I know the top part was round. Mine's a square. So I just gotta build this little doohickey thingamajigger, whatchamacallit, there. Put something similar on the top of that. So the eagle is going to be facing this way. So the main power going down the tube there into the diorama. So I got to build a switch, the power supply and all that stuff, switches and everything. Got to go there yet. Yeah, okay. There we go. Not too bad. Looks good. Just used like the engine bell from a Star Destroyer and the thruster from a Star Destroyer, and just some extra little bits and pieces. Looks good. I just need to get these into place here. Okay, so I made indents there and there where I'm going to drill a hole down. It's a little bit smaller than the width of this because I want it to be fairly snug. Alright, so I got that all glued into place there. So I just gotta let that set. And I'm gonna be painting these rods black, flat black. Okay, so I'm gonna make a little panel here for the power and the switch. There we go. So it's going to be right across, so I'll probably put it right about here. So I got to gouge out a trench underneath with the wiring going up to the switch and the power and everything. So once that sets, I'll be able to do that. Okay, so I had to put the caps on there because the rods kept popping through. So I got the line run all the way down here, going to the switch, the main power, negatives tied in there to the negative on the power, the positive from one terminal from the switch going over here, then the other positive going here to the model. Let's do a quick light test. Like that. All right, good. There we go, boys and girls. This puppy is done. Hope you enjoyed the build. I sure did. Please like, subscribe, comment, don't forget to share, and click that notification bell for any future uploads. See you all again later in the next build. Bye-bye.